So good morning everyone. As per in the last video we have discussed about the unit third, that is the classification of elements and the cause of periodicity. So we have discussed in the last video about S block, P block as well as D block elements. So we have left the video at the topic that why the electron in the D block enters in the penultimate shell. At this point we have end up with the last video. Okay, so we are going to discuss the next concept here that you already know, as you have learned in the second unit, that is the structure of atom. In that, while filling the orbital, you already know this concept that the orbitals are filled according to increasing energy level. Okay, so when we sort out the concept you have learned over there, so you already know that 4s will come first, then 3d. So 4s is filled when we start with the D block element. Okay, when we start with the first D series, then 4s is already filled. Which orbital is left vacant? That is a 3d. So you already know 4 is after 3. Okay, so 4 will be the valence shell, but 3d is empty, so 3d is present inner to 4s. 3d is present inner to 4s, so that's why it's known as a penultimate shell. Hope so it would be clear. So you already know 4s will be filled in S block. So when the orbital, okay, so when the orbital with the transition element, okay, when we start with the transition element, okay, then the next orbital will be the penultimate orbital, that will be the 3d. Same when we will go for the second transition series, in that case then again the 5s is already filled, then we will start with the 4d. Again in the next one s is already filled, 6s will be filled, then we will start with the 5d. So outermost is 4, 5 or 6, but orbital, that d orbital which are filled, that is 3, 4 or 5. So from here it is concluded that in the d orbital the penultimate shell is filled. Penultimate, that is inner to the valence shell. So that's why on the basis of that the general electronic configuration of d block, that is n-1. Again you must be clear with that why it is n-1, because it is the inner of the valence shell, d 1 to 10. What is it? You already know d are the 5 orbital, so 5 orbital maximum electron accommodated there, that will be 10. So accordingly it will be 1 to 10, ns 0 to 2. Here the chances could be that the electron, I am talking about what s orbital, here the next s orbital, okay, that could be 0 to 2. So from here it is concluded that d next question, d block elements are also called transition element. Why? As we have discussed in the previous video that S and P are called representative elements. So here we are discussing that D block are known as transition element. So the transition, that means the change, the properties are changing. D blocks are the metals. Okay, S block are the metals, so properties are changing from metal toward non-metal. So that's why they are lying between S and P. Okay, D block are lying in the center, S are this side, P are that side, S are on left side, P are on right side, so D block are in the center. Okay, so that's why they are lying in between metals and non-metals, so that's why these are known as a transition elements. Okay, now the series are written for the D block, the first transition series, that means the first row of the first period. Whenever you will learn a D block, you have to learn from left to right. Usually when we learn about other families, we usually learn from top to bottom as well as from left to right. Here also you will learn top to bottom, but you will see here what is there. Usually first of all, whenever we discuss about the properties, then we will start from left to right. The first series includes scandium to zinc, that is 21. Scandium is having atomic number 21 and zinc is having atomic number 30. The next transition series, that will be ytterbium to cadmium. Okay, here the atomic number of ytterbium is 39 and cadmium is 48. Next the third transition series, you can see here the lanthanum. It is highlighted. The lanthanum having atomic number 57 is the part of the transition element, but after that the next element that is a part of the third transition element, that is hafnium having atomic number 72. The question arises that what after 57 where the rest of the elements are present, that are the part of the F block. Okay, now after the F block is finished, again the D block has started. So this is the concept here. Okay, again same for this one. Actinium is this series also called lanthanide series. This is called actinide because the first element here is lanthanum and here is actinium, so that's why it is called actinide. F block doesn't get the space in the periodic table, so they have written separated. Okay, so hope so it should be clear to you. Okay, why F block are written separated. So next one, the last part of the periodic table, that are the F block elements. The last part. Okay, the elements in which the last electron enters in the F orbital, definitely that will be the F block element. Next, the main point which you have to keep in mind, we have discussed in D block that the electrons enter in the penultimate shell. Now in F block, the electron enters in the anti-penultimate shell. Anti-penultimate, the next to the penultimate. First the valence, then the penultimate, then the anti-penultimate, because these orbitals are empty inside. So instead of going to fill the outer orbital, first of all the inner orbitals are filled. So accordingly n-2 f to 1 to 14, this is a general electronic configuration. This represent anti-penultimate. F orbital total 7, so accordingly 14 electron will be filled, that will be 1 to 14. D orbital could be filled over there. Okay, again that D orbital you already know, that will be the penultimate. Okay, could be 0, could be 1, could be 2, and ns could be 2. So s orbital in the f orbital contain 2 electrons. So this is the general electronic configuration. It is written in F block filling of anti-penultimate shell, the shell next to the penultimate. So I have mentioned over here. So if n is the valence shell, n-1 will be the penultimate, n-2 will be the anti-penultimate. Okay. Now F block are also called inner transition elements. Why these are known as inner transition? Because they are also the part of the transition series, but they haven't get the space in that periodic table, so that's why present inside the transition, but that because their atomic numbers are also lying in between the transition, so that's why they are called inner transition elements. Okay, hope so the S, P, D and F would be clear to you. Okay, if you have any doubt, you could be free to ask. Okay, so please learn it and make the notes also. Thank you.